everyone, InfiniteCaz here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I will be discussing one of the bigger additions to Splatoon 3, in all its pros and cons, that being the challenge mode. This is the main online mode exclusive to Splatoon 3, and it had quite a bit of hype when it was added at the start of the Sizzle season. Now that it's been over 3 months since challenges were added, what is my opinion on them? Today, I want to discuss what I believe to be the pros and cons of this shiny new game mode, and suggest some changes that I would make to improve the experience as a whole. With that being said, let's get right into it. If you were not aware by now, the challenge mode is essentially a replacement to League, being added on June 1st of this year. The mode consists of limited time events where you, alone or with friends, play matches, usually with a unique set of rules. Some challenges are just normal turf war or a ranked mode, but we have seen a variety of unique rule sets, like random weapons, the stage being covered in fog, and a challenge where you can jump much higher than normal. They seem to happen about once a week on average, although from what I know, they don't stick to a fixed schedule. On a day that a challenge is on, there will be 3 2-hour rotations that it's open for. But from experience, only 2 of these will really be feasible to play in a given time zone, only giving most people 4 hours to play the unique challenge. The point and scoring system works like Anarchy Open. You have placement matches to calculate a challenge power. Then for every game you play after, you will gain or lose points dependent on your opponent's challenge power. In terms of rewards, like Anarchy Open, you are pitted against all players within the 2-hour slot, and can receive a gold, silver, or bronze medal depending if your challenge power is in the top 5, 20, or 50% of all players. And you will receive a badge for the first time that you reach one of those categories. In addition, winning 5 matches within a challenge will give you a shellout token, which can be used for a free roll on the shellout machine, a neat bonus for sure. Now that I have explained what challenges actually are, what makes them a good addition to Splatoon 3? I think first and foremost, it adds variety into the game. While not a new ranked mode or anything, the challenges give an option to play small but unique experiences, as many challenge ideas quite drastically shape up the dynamics of Splatoon. However, the rules are always straightforward, and hopping into a challenge is super easy. I sometimes don't have that much motivation to play Splatoon, but challenges can help me boot up the game and have some fun with my friends, as they serve as a break from other modes that are static. While I will admit, I have gotten frustrated at challenges before, usually due to bad matchmaking, overall, I find them more enjoyable than the other modes. This is because the matches themselves are different enough. Out of everything I have played, my favourite scenario is the Sheldon Sampler, aka Random Weapons, because of how varied each game was, as you needed to adapt to playing weapons you may or may not be good with. I do like limited time events, such as Big Run, as I think it not only adds to world building, but makes Splatoon different enough from week to week, which is the main reason I like challenges. I think they are well executed. In addition to this, them working in the same vein as Anarchy Open makes getting a power and such easy to understand, and having a screen that explains the rules before entering into matchmaking ensures everyone has a grasp of the match they will be playing. In addition, I really like each challenge having a shellout token to collect. It's just a nice little bonus that gives an incentive to play challenges when they pop up. So yeah, Overall, I really enjoy challenges, and I think there are a lot of positives to them. While there are many things to like about the introduction of challenges, I also believe there are a few things that hold back this game mode from being really great. For me, and the majority of people I know, the limited nature of challenges is by far the most aggravating. Only being able to play challenges on select times, on select days, drastically cuts down on the time we can enjoy this fancy new game mode. In addition, specific challenges only show up once every couple of months, so if you missed a Sheldon Sampler challenge, you would have to wait weeks before getting another shot to attempt it. This just limits the people who can fully enjoy this new game mode, and is probably the weakest aspect of challenges. The other main issue I have is that it's the replacement for League. Back in the 2022 Direct, we were told that X-Rank and League would not be in the game at launch. While this was disappointing, we were promised these two game modes, and I think we all assumed they would be in the game within a season or two. Well, as of a year into this game's life, we don't have League, but instead challenges, which in my view are meant to be the mode's replacement, with Anarchy Open getting a few tweaks, mainly the addition of a power. I know this is not on the mode specifically, but this change annoys me. Anarchy Open is inferior to League in Splatoon 2 in my view, the main reasons being, I don't think its matchmaking works as well. I've lost over 100 points for losing a single game, and in addition, you have no idea what your opponent's power is going into any given game. In addition, there isn't a mode for duos or teams, so if you are pairing up, you could be against 4 players in voice chat, and other smaller grievances like this do exist. I know this is not a Let's Bash Anarchy Open video, but it seems like Nintendo had this idea for challenges, and decided to quickly implement some changes to cover for the loss of League, which honestly I don't understand. Why couldn't we have been given League in addition to challenges? To be honest, I don't have any more major grievances with this mode. I know not everything will be perfect, and small issues don't stop me from enjoying what is already there. So what would I change about challenges? I think most importantly, I would increase the frequency they are open for. While I think having limited time events within Splatoon is a good idea, making a huge new feature this limited just makes the game mode less exciting. Missing out on a challenge because of personal circumstances really sucks. And while we have seen challenge rules be reused, it's only a couple of times per season, so making these more readily playable would be a great idea. My idea for how I would fix the challenge mode may be a bit unconventional, but I think it would solve my main issues with the mode. I don't mind certain challenges being on certain days, but I think if they stay day exclusive, the open time should be for a full 24 hours, but still having 2-hour slots to get your power and such. I think Nintendo doesn't need the simple ranked mode challenges, but instead, what they could do is combine the concept of League with the challenge mode, making it when there is not a unique challenge scenario, you can still play the mode, but just as normal ranked matches, so it functions the same as League. I think it could be interesting to have a certain game mode on for a full day, but the maps rotate. So say you want to practice Clan Blitz, you could play Splatoon on a day that has a Clan Blitz challenge, and you always know that that ranked mode will be available to play. This still keeps parts of challenges more limited, but opens up the mode to everyone, and fills in the League deficit this game has. In addition, I would want the more unique challenges to appear at a fixed schedule, for example, every 3 days, or every Wednesday and Saturday. I think it would just streamline the mode overall, and make more interesting scenarios appear more often. Lastly, I think adding in more prizes for the mode could be fun. For example, if you get a top 100 or top 10 overall in your region, you could get a special badge or something like that. I certainly don't think the rewards challenges give you are bad, but maybe having some other rewards to work towards for competing in them would be fun. So in conclusion, do I like challenges? Overall I do. I think they are fun and motivating. However, my issues are more with how the mode is managed, and not the actual game mode itself. I think with a few tweaks, challenges would be a seriously great game mode, and I could enjoy them more than I currently am. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. What are your thoughts on challenges? Be sure to let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe, as it really helps me out. We are nearing 2,000 subs, and I would love to have you here. And with that being said, I will see you all next time. Bye!